Hello, hello, hello. I am trying to get my camera. Okay, hang on here. There we go. Okay, there we go. I think I'm set. All right. I'm the camera angle is not working for me, but it is what it is because I'm just gonna fuss with it the whole time. All right, spiritual guide Cheryl here. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. We're gonna pull some cards today. What day is this today? Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I think we need a midweek what guidance. We'll call it midweek guidance. I'm using a deck I have not used in a long time. My Angel Therapy deck. It's been a while. I'm talking a long while. So in fact, I think I'm even going to just do a quick smudge while I'm thinking about it. Let me just do this quick smudge because it's been a while. As always, I got like a shelf full of cards, and I looked at that and I was like, "Oh, I'm so doing a reading with that one today." I am so doing a reading with that one today. So I don't know what needs to be said, but I haven't used this deck. Um, I'm removing and releasing any and all low negative toxic energy, sending it all to the light, leaving it clean, clear, and ready to work. Perfect. So I don't know what the cards are going to say. Clearly, I haven't pulled any yet, but clearly it's a message that we need to know because I haven't read this deck in a very, very long time. And when it jumped out at me today, there's clearly something that needs to be said. How am I doing here? Who have I got? Carrie, hello. Natasha, hello. Sandy, hello. How are you all? If you're here, pop in. If you're here, pop in. If you're here, say hello. I would love to connect and say hello. So this is my group, Medium Supporting Mediums. I am the creator and the founder of this group. I am spiritual guide Cheryl. And I just want to throw this in here really super quick is I am a spiritual medium and I'm a mediumship mentor, which means I have the ability and the gift to connect with spirit, giving spirit a voice, as well as I work with and support ladies who are struggling with their abilities to help them to become confident, successful mediums and to turn this into a business. And even for startup mediums too, I should put that in there as well. And I do have a start date for my mediumship mentorship program. That's my 6-month mentorship program. The next start date is February 8th, which is a Tuesday. If you're looking for more information about that, comment on this live or throw me a message or shoot me a message, and I can give you some information for that. If you're ready to find out if this is the program that you're looking for, if we are a fit to work together, and that I can help you with your struggles as a medium and turning it into business. And if you're ready to have a conversation with me, let's have a chat. And I just want to point out that this is a no pressure, no obligation, no guilt. This is, can I help you? And how is how that works. I know that you get on the phone with some people and they're like guilting you into, oh man, I've been there, and that's not how I roll. This is spirituality is very serious in my world. I take it very seriously because connecting with spirit is a serious matter in my mind, anyway. And to be able to deliver those messages to clients that are looking for healing, they're looking for closure, they're looking to lift burdens, to help people who are looking for you. It's a serious thing. Okay. I have shuffled the whole time I've been talking. So they're definitely shuffled. Okay, so what would you like us to know for today being Wednesday and for the remainder of the week that will be helpful for us? All right, let's see what the cards are going to say. Nicole, hello, hello. How are you? How is everybody? How is everybody? Seriously, how is everybody? I mean, I don't get to see you and talk to you the way you see me. All I see is names and comments on inside my group, which I love, by the way. But I don't get to connect on a more personal level. How are you? Like, seriously, put it in the comments. I'm very curious. How are you doing? I had a call today with a potential client today, and it was an amazing call. And if I could have that conversation with everybody in this group, I would be in my glory. If I could have a conversation with everybody and connect to everybody and understand everybody, I would be in my glory with that. Cool and achy from shoveling ice in North Carolina. North Carolina? You guys have snow down there? Because that's quite south. I didn't know you got snow down there. Here in Canada, it's a regular Wednesday for us here. And in fact, right now we are sitting at minus 40 again with wind chill, which is, I don't care if it's Fahrenheit or Celsius, it's cold. We did warm up to almost spring temperatures there for a minute, but we're right back down to flippin' freezing cold. Okay, so put in the comments, like, I'm serious. Like, comment. How are you doing? I want to know celebrations. I want to know. Throw it in the comments because I am very curious. I'm not just saying that. I seriously want to know. Okay, so let me take a quick. Okay, we got a lot of empaths in this group, judging by what the cards are telling me here. Okay, so first card here. Be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Struggling lately with ascension symptoms. Yeah, that is not a fun time to do. Katrina says it's 65 here, getting over COVID. Oh, Katrina! That sucks. And that could take weeks to get through that, and that sucks. Hopefully you're on the mend within a week, a couple of days, but that sucks. Or maybe the full moon as well was strong for me, as usual. Me too, Carrie. Me too. This full moon was really, for me at least, kind of intense. So I get it. I did a little bit of shadow work without realizing I'd even done it, to be completely honest with you. A little bit of shadow work, a few things that had to be worked on. Yeah, I understand. You're talking to me. I get it. Okay, so be willing to forgive. Now, as I'm looking at this card, what I'm feeling is this is a past life situation or issue. Now, the angels are asking, or ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. I feel like something was brought in from a past life that you were asked to figure out, work through, release is what I'm seeing loud and clear, hearing loud and clear. To release whatever. I mean, it could be something from a relationship, it could be something from a trauma that you experienced in the past life. But that forgiveness, that's almost an F word in some people's vocabulary. And the forgiving, I just want to be 100% crystal clear right now. A lot of people feel, not saying that you do, but I know a lot of people feel that forgiving somebody means letting it all go, but continuing with the relationship as is. And it's not that. Forgiving the other person or forgiving the situation or the circumstances just means you're letting that hurt go. You've hung on to it long enough. It's time to release it and remove it. Cut those cords, send it love, send it on its way, and do some self-care procedures or self-care process. Because you're hanging on to energy that is only hurting you. It's eating at you. It's literally eating at you. Whether it is in the disguise of overeating, substance abuse, gambling. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on for the hurt that we're just numbing. And instead of feeling it and releasing it and sending it love and cutting those cords, we're hanging on to it and letting it eat us alive. Let it go. Let that go. Because you know what? All you're doing is hurting you. You're not letting it go to um, let the person or the situation that has hurt you to just get over it. You're letting it go so that you don't continue with the bad energy that you're hanging onto and storing. Forgive and let it go. Sending it love, cutting the cords, and lots of self-care practice. Natasha. Oh, we don't want to hear from you, Natasha. I'm like teasing. You're in Australia, so you don't get a say. I'm only teasing. It's been very hot here, but overcast today. I've been in that stuck energy for a while now. Okay, Natasha. Yeah, no, forgive. We need to forgive. And clearly it's a message I also need to hear, and a lot of us do, because again, I haven't even looked at this deck in a very, very long time. Katrina says, on the mend, still have an ear stopped up and fatigue. Okay, you're on the mend. Fantastic. It sucks to get COVID, but at least you're on the mend with that. And Stephanie's looking for a card. Stephanie, if you are looking for a card, head over to the Magic of Oracle Cards. That's a card group that I have. I will put the link in here somewhere. Or if you want the link, I can get that for you. The group is free. Come on in. That's where we do lots with Oracle cards. It's an Oracle card group, which is very far and few between out there. Lots of tarot, very little Oracle. Okay, moving right along here. Okay, if you get nervous, focus on service. Put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? Oh, I'm understanding what that first card means. And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. Oh, I'm understanding. Okay, so this card here. Now, if you're like me, if you are like me, and when I heard past life, yes. Yes, it was. In a past life, I was a witch and I was burned at the stake, and I've got confirmation for that through an Akashic Records reading. I've had one done, and she confirmed. I've always had a suspicion, but it was confirmed. So I need to let that shit go. I need to forgive them, because back in those days, they didn't understand. They had no idea. They were so scared of it and so fearful of it that they were like acting on fearful energy and fearful thoughts. In this life, it's way more accepted. In this life, we need to come out of that spiritual closet. Are you one of the ones that are hiding in the spiritual closet? Are you a secret psychic, as we like to call that as well? No more being a secret psychic in this life. It is time to come out of that spiritual closet. It is time to be loud and proud. I feel like I'm talking about the gay, but anyway, it's time to be loud and proud. This life, we're not going to be burned at the stake. This life, we're not going to be torched. Pitchforks and torches. This life, we're safe. If you feel like you were stuck in the spiritual closet, that is something that needs to be worked on. Maybe you're fearful. Maybe you've been something with a church in your life. Religion factors into that quite a bit. We're not going to go there right now. A lot of us are in the spiritual closet, we feel, because we don't have the support that we're looking for from our families, our significant others, our friends, and we hide in the spiritual closet for fear of being judged and maybe even shunned. But if that's the case, my only advice to you for that is look for your tribe. And this group, Medium Supporting Mediums, is the perfect place to start. In this group, you are safe. In this group, we are all mediums at many different levels. And this is a safe place to be. Erica. Hello, Erica. I'm curious about this past life you say. Also in regards to the Akashic Records, how does this actually come to the surface? I don't feel like I have a past life, never had. You might be a baby. You might be a baby, Erica. This might be your first life. I've been reading Akashic Records and I'm still so confused by it. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. Okay. And I don't know much about Akashic Records. That's not my jam. That's not my thing. I'm interested because I've had past lives, but you could be a baby. You might have to go get a reading done. And they're really cool. Lots of answers. Oh, it's amazing. So, when you are nervous, you focus on the service. And this is amazing because how many of us mediums I remember when I was very first, brand new beginning. Oh my God. I wanted nothing more than to do a reading. And then when I got the reading booked and paid for, I was like, and then when you get started, you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But once you get going, it was like, oh my God, yes, this is what I'm here for. This is what I'm here to do. No more hiding in the spiritual closet. It's amazing. So once you get going with the purpose and the path that you're supposed to be doing and that you're supposed to be on, it's amazing. I've never been struggling with confidence issues. This makes sense. Yes, absolutely. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? And I'm just going to give you a really, really quick visual on this. I know, like, there's a lot of ladies in this group. Everybody is at a different level with their mediumship. Now, one thing that I hear often, they want to develop, they want to be able to do mediumship reading, but they're scared or they don't know how. Now, let me just do a quick visual for you. So if I asked you, okay, so you, okay, I want you to go into your kitchen and I want you to bake me a chocolate cake. Okay, perfect. So you're going to go into your kitchen to bake a cake knowing I have asked for it. I am expecting this amazing chocolate cake that's going to be a mouthful of deliciousness. I'm waiting, anticipating, excited. This is going to be what I want, looking for, and need. However, you as the medium, baker in this case, you're walking into the kitchen, and I hear this all the time. Well, I meditate all the time. Well, I read cards. I read books. I've taken mediumship circles. I've taken classes and books. Okay. Okay, so you're going to walk into my kitchen. And is meditation, if you're going to walk in there and meditate, or if you're going to walk in there and do a mediumship circle where you're literally just forced into doing the reading with no idea what you're doing, by the way, did you actually bake the cake? Did you actually bake the cake? I want you to put your answers in the comments right now. If I asked you to walk into my kitchen or your kitchen to bake a cake and all you did was walk in there and meditate or sit down and read the book or sit in a mediumship circle and try to do practicing with a pair, did you actually bake the cake? Go ahead and put in the comment section what you think right now. Go ahead and put that in there. Did you actually bake the cake? Waiting. Did you actually bake the cake? April, thank you. April says no. Right answer. You didn't bake the cake. So now, I'm going to hand you the list, the instructions, the directions, the recipe, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to hand that to you. This is a step-by-step process on how to bake the cake. You're also going to walk into your kitchen with a fully stocked kitchen with all the ingredients that you need to bake the cake. So now you have your set list of instructions, you have your set list of directions, the recipe. Now, are you baking the cake? Do you want to bake the cake? You can decide if you even want to bake the cake now. You're armed with the instructions. You're armed with the how. You're armed with the ingredients. It's all there. Now are you going to bake the cake? Yes. Do you want to meditate while you bake the cake? Go for it. It ain't going to hurt anything. Do you want to read the book while you're baking the cake? Go for it. It ain't going to hurt anything. But you now understand how to bake that cake. So put that into mediumship reading terms. So I'm asking you now to sit down in front of a client and accepting payment for this client, for this reading, $150 for a 30-minute reading. You have no training. You have no development, whatever you want to call it. You have no clue what you're doing. No wonder you're scared. No wonder you have no confidence in yourself. No wonder you don't believe that you can do this. Nobody's ever taught you how to do this. Books, they just leave you asking more questions. Classes, they're great, but they can't teach you in a 2-hour session what you need to learn to do an actual successful reading. Mediumship circles, they don't teach you how to do any of this. What they do is they put you together as a pair and say, go. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but let's give it a try. You need to understand how exactly to do it. And my husband, I just had this chat with my husband like 10 minutes ago. And I said to him, I gave him the same bake a cake analogy. And he says that's the same thing with hockey, because he's an avid hockey player. He was going to go to the NHL, blew out his knee, and that's as far as it went. So, but he's still very much into hockey. And he said, when I was training for hockey, they didn't stick you on the ice and say, go. They didn't stick a pair of skates on your feet, hand you a stick, show you what the puck looks like, says there's a net, go. They spend years training, years learning. And that's no different than your mediumship readings. Until you know how to do a reading, it's going to be scary. You're not going to have the confidence. You won't feel comfortable charging. It's a huge difference. Books have helped you a lot? Absolutely. There's a lot of amazing books out there. But can you get into a reading and charge $150 for a 30-minute reading? Can you? Do you feel confident enough to sit down with a client and charge for that reading $150? I'm going to say no on that because I've read books. I've read many books. I'm going to say no on that. All right, carrying right along. I kind of got away on there for a second. It's all good. All right, so listen to your intuitive feelings. Now, this is where you're going to connect and communicate with spirit. I'm going to use a mediumship reading as the theme for this card reading. And we are in a medium supporting mediums group, so it's good. However, if you feel this is going to work in a different area in your life, you put it in that area. That's how card readings work as well. So listening to your intuitive feelings. This is now where your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. You're getting messages, you're connecting, you're communicating, you're vibing with spirit, and it's all working amazing because you learned how to do that. You learned how to develop. It's amazing. It's amazing the difference, let me tell you. Whole different energy when you walk in there knowing what you're doing. And heart chakra. I love this card. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to receiving and giving love. Yes. I love that. I loved love. I love that. The heart chakra is all about love. So let me tell you, you're going to love what you do once you understand how to do it. Once you understand the difference of fumbling through it and the difference of developing and understanding how it works. You're going to love being able to help your clients. You're going to love how your life is going to change in magical and amazing ways. It's amazing. It's amazing the difference of being confident with your abilities versus being fearful and scared and being small with your abilities. It's a vast difference. Natasha says she loves helping people. That's amazing. And Natasha, you're very good with helping people. You're an amazing lady. This is why I never felt comfortable charging. Absolutely, April. This is why. Stephanie says, I've been doing 75 for 45 minutes and can confidently give a reading. I just get really nervous before. I want you to start charging 150 for 30 minutes. 150 for 30 minutes. I want to start doing that. And if you can't, because you don't feel confident, we might need to have a chat. We might need to have a chat. Not a bad chat. What a good chat. All right, guys, I have to head off, and I have to go into my card group now. If you would like to come into my card group, let me know that you would like to have the link, because I will get you the link and come on in. But duty calls, so I have to head over to there now and do another card reading. All right, sending so much love. Thank you for coming in, and we will chat again soon. Bye-bye.